No, there's no joke for this one. Boy, am I happy about this one. You see, this guy's come into my possession as of recent. And by as of recent, I mean 2 days ago. You know, just Combiner Wars Sunstreaker. And, see, this is big for me. Because I got this for free. And I'm trying to get most of Combiner Wars. So, I'll show you my current Combiner Wars collection. You can see here, it's the middle shelf. And the top shelf. And, Power of the Prime's on the bottom, but that still fits. And, we cannot forget about over here, with Devastator. Alright. But we're not here to talk about them. We're here to talk about Sunstreaker. Now, Sunstreaker has impressed me. Seeing as how many times do I have this mold? Twice now? Yeah, because Devastator and Victorion. Not Devastator. Whoa, Menasor and Victorion. And easily, this is my favorite of the bunch. I don't know, it's the one that has impressed me the most of this mold. And I don't even have the weapons for it. That's why I got it for free, because it doesn't have the weapons. So, we'll take a look. The articulation's pretty standard for the time. It's like ball joints for everything, so arms go out. This one's got a double bend because of transformation. 360 rotation because it's a ball joint. Over here, you got rotation on all the angles because, again, ball joint. Head, also on a ball joint. Moves around, wiggle and waggly. That's not in the middle of the camera. I should raise this a little bit. If it will raise, thank you. Perfect. Does wiggly waggly. He's got a bit of a big backpack, but that doesn't bother me. This is my first Sunstreaker. I'll say that much. This is my first Sunstreaker. Legs, also ball jointed. Goes forward, goes back. In, out. Knee bend. Rotation over here. So, all pretty standard stuff for the time. He's hollow in places. Yeah, back of the arms. Insides the legs. But it doesn't really matter that he's hollow in places, because he's just fun. And, I don't know why, but I'm out of all of them, out of the purple and blue one, and what is that, like a green and red? This yellow and black is just doing it for me, for the best deco. And clearly, not everything is there. I think the Takara one did a way better job on the deco. But, I have access to painting supplies. I could easily change that. Now, normally, he would come with a all-silver blade sword. Blade sword, whoa. Sword gun, blade gun, whatever. And he would come with a hand-foot gun that's also all-silver. That kind of looks like his G1 jetpack. But you know what, let's just, So I just stopped recording the video, right? And, I forgot to show him in combined mode. So I'm gonna do that now to make up for that mistake. And I'm not combining him onto Battle Core Optimus, because I don't have any limbs that go with him, and I put almost everyone back on the shelf. The only person I didn't was Victorion, so I'm gonna make him an arm, and I'll show you what leg mode looks like. Yeah, let's get to it. So, I'm putting this in the beginning of the video. So, to turn him into an arm, it's pretty standard procedure for Combiner Wars. Actually, we'll do leg first, because I'm gonna combine the arm onto that, and then, yeah. Okay, it's pretty standard procedure to make him into a leg. You're gonna do everything I showed you how to do to turn him into a car. You know, starting with the legs. Please clip together. Go together. Thank you. You can do pretty standard procedure of Combiner Wars if you ever messed with a Combiner Wars figure. At least the Deluxe Class 1, you absolutely know how this goes. Once you get to here, on car mode, you're just going to leave it like this, and then flip this thing out. And then you would stick a hand foot gun in there, or like one of the specialized feet. There's your foot mode. You know, nothing super special. To turn him into an arm, essentially, it's just foot mode, but you have the legs extended and locked into place and pushed together so that they are a leg. Right? You're going to turn it, angle it, and then you just pull all these parts down. Now, you're going to take this, just going to put it like that. Now it's an arm. And personally, for me, I like sticking this part up and putting the windshield up and making it an arm that way. So, you know. And then you get your fist. This is a Computron fist, because I have Computron. Put it in there. Then you raise the camera, because the figures are tall. And you just slide it on. Now you have yellow arm for Victorion. I don't know why you would want a yellow arm for Victorion. He looks better as a foot anyways. And not even on Victorion. I'm gonna just do a quick comparison here. Here it is next to SS86 Devastator. There you go. Thanks Devastator for being my volunteer. Yeah, that's about that. Victorion's so confused. Back to the rest of your video, I guess. Let me just get him into a car. So, starting off, what you're gonna want to do here, I like starting with the legs. I'm not sure if you're supposed to or not, but I always do. Starting off with the legs, you take your feet and your spoiler, you fold them up, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna untab the leg like that. Just untab the leg like that, and then tab these two parts together, which we'll get that all situated. Then you're gonna move the legs up and tab them in at the top and at the back. This one doesn't like tabbing in at the back. It kind of separates itself. I'll have to fix that. Anyways, next, fold up the arms real nice, just like that. They look nice when doing that. And then you just pull them down. And this black part moves when you pull them down, which over here will unlock this chest piece so that you can lift that up. Now, I like rotating the head, and then once you do that, this hinge here is a little finicky, but you're gonna want to line it up so that it's flat against there. You can see it's flat now. Then take the head, move it all in there. It's kind of hard to see in there, and then tab that so that it's completely flat on this side too. Then once you're done there, this tab goes into this slot here. So you're just gonna tab it in, and then tab that in. And look at that. That is a nice car. I don't know why. Again, the yellow and black and this blue, that's even on Battlecore Optimus, just does it for me. And I love that little bit of red right there. I'm gonna set him down. I mean, look at how good he looks. You know what? I'm gonna grab the other two. Hold on. Yeah, the yellow still really does. Oh, crap, he's in frame. The yellow still really does it for me. I love that yellow. Don't get me wrong, this is good, this is great. The gold on this is probably what got me to like gold Transformers in the first place. Right? And just, this color scheme holds a very special place in my heart. And yes, I did steal this tail fin from this, because I lost this one. But this one, I care about more than this one. My Bluetooth speaker just powered off. Yeah. The yellow does it for me. I love the Autobot symbol up front, just as I've always loved the G2 Decepticon symbol up front on this. In fact, my Legacy Menasor, this guy, for Breakdown, that is who this is. No, this isn't Breakdown. It might be Breakdown. I'm gonna call him Breakdown. I don't think it's Breakdown. Anyways, I have his G2 version instead of his G1 version, because I just like this one better. But of all this mold here, this one is my favorite. I might as well show them as robot modes. Let me do that, hold on. Actually, let me show Sunstreaker next to Battlecore Optimus first. Here he is with his leader, Battlecore Optimus. You know what's crazy? While I was at Comic-Con this year, I saw both Inbox Ironhide, like Combiner Wars Ironhide, and Combiner Wars Mirage. I didn't get either of them. I ended up getting Siege Skywarp. But I could easily come across those two anytime. Anyways, let me show them all as robots now. I gotta raise the camera a little bit. There we go. Now you can see what he's up against and how he's just so much better than all of them. He's got more paint, especially on the arms. These arms just feel so bland, I might paint them. He doesn't have the weird skinny arms and open hands that this one has, right? Because they made the arms skinnier on this because it's supposed to be a girl. The chest sculpting actually works because this one, because they made the thinner chest, these parts never stay in, right? And overall, he just feels better than both of them. And that's saying something, because this one feels really good. I don't know. And, there's Prime. I'm still not really sure how to do these outros.